Talk about the heart of the growers that are part of this. Why is it important for them, and why is there hype around the American Autoflower Cup? Why is it a cup that people care about?
Oh, absolutely. So I think we've kind of approached the days where having your own flowers that you grow yourself is becoming a thing again. Before the dispensary scene and all of this stuff that happened in California, the only way to get a strain that you wanted was to grow it yourself. You weren't going to go buy it from your local dealer. You weren't going to find it anywhere else. If you wanted a strain, you had to grow it. And it's kind of become that way again because the recreational market is so pigeonholed into the same popular strains that are at every single store with the same brands, the same people who have been able to accomplish these legal goals, creating these companies, maintaining their licenses. It's limited. It's not like the medical days where every store had essentially a different selection. So now it's basically the same selection everywhere you go. And this is true state to state now too, where that used to be a lot different. So growing your own is kind of the only way to get some of these sought after genetics and strains and flavors. And it's become a thing where if you want to have a healthy plant, you might care a lot about what is going into that plant. And you're not going to be guaranteed a healthy plant if you're buying it from a store. A lot of those plants have nutrients that maybe you wouldn't use, or other things that are involved in the growing of those plants maybe you wouldn't do as a health conscious patient or somebody that needs this for a more medicinal purpose.
100%.
So as you're growing these plants, you have full control over what goes into them. And I would say also it meets with the pinnacle growers, because once you get to a certain level of growing, you want every card in the deck. You want to have an answer to every problem and something for every customer. And so if you have large farms and you're not growing autos, you're wasting some of that space.
Yeah.
You should be utilizing every tool in the toolbox. And that is proving to be a tool that growers can use for all kinds of different purposes. And whether it's like obtaining massive amounts of biomass, or whether you're trying to obtain maybe terps that aren't present in other kinds of plants that commonly, and you want them in abundance or in a certain speed, or you want them to kind of grow on their own. There's all these different reasons why you might want to try these genetics.